Alright, Shalom Aleichem. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory unto the true and living power, which is Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Recha Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Philakia. But also who've taught us this truth, the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Shai. And honors and salutations to the elect Akim doing these works in sincerity and in truth. So hey man, the elder, which we're all apostles anyway, like Apostle Tahar usually always says, without a respect, we do what we do, but the elder, Manata Zakba down in South Carolina, he coined it the Psalms 91 challenge. Okay. The Psalms 91 challenge, man. Alright. So I myself am doing it, and recommend brothers, man, get that Psalms 91 down packed to the best of your ability. In order to do the Psalm 91 challenge, you gotta know Psalms 91. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna start off by reading it. This is Psalm 91 and 1. And I'm really just gonna read the first two verses and get precepts off of it. It says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." Salakia, man. It's 12:06 a.m. Whatever. Salakia. But anyway. So the secret place of the Most High is what? Pretty much precept I think of is a wise man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Right. Same thing if you hiding yourself, you hiding something, it's a secret, But a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. So what's the secret place? Where do we hide ourselves? Within this truth. Okay? Within Yahweh Bahashim Shai, within the brotherhood. We hide ourselves from the world. We're not in the world. Okay? Especially now. And we've been hiding ourselves from the world. You may pop up, see how family doing, or see how your boys been or whatever, but you don't stick around. Scripture say, "When I be among the indiscreet, observe the times." So where we at most of the time? Why we not going to birthday parties? Why we not doing this? Why we not? Because we're dwelling in the secret place of Yahweh Shemashai and His truth. Right? So verse 2 it says, "I will say of Yahweh Shemashai, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in Him will I trust." See? And that's why I got a picture of what here? A concept of an ancient fortress. Okay? And this is exactly what a fortress was. See, they got strong walls, double-sided walls. So when you get through one wall, you still got to get through another wall. And in between those walls, you'll see the spaces where you'll have men with bows and arrows, cannons, flaming cannonballs, okay, flaming bow and arrows, hot oil. When you get close to the wall, they'll dump hot oil on you. Okay. Up in the higher towers, you had the better archers. Right? Then you have the trap door. Right? You release up the door, and you dig a moat. They would dig a moat. All right? Even within there. Actually, that's where you get pit bulls from. They would dig pits and put those bulls in them, so when you think you were about to attack their building or whatever structure, you fall into them ditches, and them pit bulls was right there, ready to kill you, straight up. So this is what a fortress is, man. In Psalms 91:2 again says, I will say of Yahweh Shemashai, he is my refuge and my fortress. See? So Yahweh Shemashai is our fortress. Because the fortress protects what's inside. Okay, what's inside of it, which is the city, which is the citizens of that city. And protects it from the enemies. So when the enemies, which is Esau, the so-called white man, tries to come and attack us, well, guess what? He has to get through our fortress, man. I'm going to read it one more time. Psalms 91:2. I will say of Yahweh Shemashai, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. See? So in the ancient days, they relied on their fortress to be their power. Okay? Their confidence, of course, within amongst the Israelites. Right? We rely on Yahweh Shemashai first and foremost. You know, and then you would have to rely on these fortresses, man, to withstand against the enemy. But that's how they took us down in 70 AD anyway, though, you know. But I'm getting into the spiritual aspect of it, because they cut off our food supply, which is what they're doing now. So anyway, right, man. In order for, you know, Esau or our enemies to get inside the city and take it over, they got to get through the fortress, which is, well, now I'll get the definition, because the word fortress comes from the word fort. It means fortified place, stronghold, from Old French fort, fortress, strong man. Noun use of adjective meaning strong. See? So Yahweh Shemashai is strong. Okay, he makes us strong. Because what makes that city strong? What made an ancient city strong? It's defense. Okay? Whether it had a strong defense or not. It says stout, sturdy. See? Right, you have to have a sturdy defense. That's not going anywhere. That's Yahweh Shemashai for us. It says hard. Severe, right? Because what? To overtake this fortress, to overtake the fort, right? Which is the city. Okay. Matter of fact, that just made me want to get let me just search it real quick for time's sake. Yes, in Proverbs real quick. Proverbs 25:28. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. See? Meaning they're easily penetrable. You can easily overtake them, and then you can manipulate them and get them to do whatever wickedness you want them to do, because they have no rule over their spirit. So it's like their city that's broken down and without walls. It's easy to conquer them. And that's 2/3 of our own people. But you see, we aren't broken down, and we have walls, which is Yahweh Shemashai, which is a defense for us. Right? So it's not going to be easy to overtake our spirits. You know? It's not going to be easy to overtake our spirits and get us to take the RFID chip and so forth. It's going to be what? Right? Because we have that fort about us, which is Yahweh Shemashai, which is at what? Hard or severe. So it's hard to overtake it. It's going to be hard to overtake us, man. And it says severe, right? Because going back into this concept, when you come up against a fort, it's severe because you're going to face severe consequences. You're going to have severe casualties. You know, you're gonna have people raining fire down, raining cannonballs down. You know, you're gonna have the moat there. You're gonna have the door pulled up so that you can't enter it. You got 2 walls so that it's hard to penetrate it. You know? And then you may open up the door and release a few soldiers out. So you're gonna suffer severe consequences. You know, and that's what's gonna happen to Esau, the so-called white man. He's gonna face severe consequences coming up against, you know, the fort, you know, which is Yahweh Shema Shai. Right? It says difficult, right? It's gonna be difficult for him. It says hard to understand. Okay? Yeah, because Akim gonna get spiritual powers, man. But also when you go up against a fort, you gotta truly understand the ins and outs of it to even have a chance, you know, to overtake it, man. Okay? But that's not gonna be the case anyway, man. Alright, so finishing up, it says dreadful, terrible, fortified. From Latin fortis, strong, mighty, firm, steadfast, brave, spirited. Okay? So, right, man. Oh, actually, I'm about to go to the Apocrypha. So, you know, right, Akim? Yahweh Shema Shai is a fort for us, which is a mighty defense. Alright, this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, chapter 34, and I'll start at verse 13. It says, the spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Right? Just like, you know, people back then would hope in their power, but they would also hope in their forts. Okay? They would hope that their fort holds up. You remember Yahweh Shema Shai is that fort for us, man. You know, Jerusalem was what? A people before it was a place. Okay? It says, verse 13 again, the spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. See? So just hope in Yahweh Shema Shai. Alright? Psalms 91 challenge. The challenge is to just hope and let go from the mortal thoughts. And just hope in Yahweh Shema Shai. And just trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. And have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. And utilize the knowledge and wisdom of Yahweh Shema Shai. It's the Psalms 91 challenge, man. Okay? You're not worried about this. You're not worried about that. Even the Lord told us about that, man. Okay? Dang, I lost my, I forgot how the scripture goes, man. Salaki. But, Salaki. Dang, Salaki. Verse 15, it says, blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord. To whom doth he look, and who is his strength? For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. See? Yahweh Shema Shai's eyes is upon us. He ain't gonna he ain't gonna let us take the chip. He's watching us. He ain't gonna miss it. You know? It says he is a mighty protection. See? Just like that fort. Think of a fort. See? This fort is a mighty protection. This is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. You know, spiritually speaking. You know, we don't actually need this. What we need is Yahweh Shema Shai. Our power. It says he is a mighty protection and a strong stay. A defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon. a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling. See? So hey man, Psalms 91 challenge, man. Just sit back and trust in Yahweh Shai, man. You did the works. You endured until the end. It's a little bit longer to go. We gonna keep doing these works until we can't do it no more. It's almost the end. We still here. We still pushing strong. Still being brotherly. The Lord said he's not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love, man. So just sit back and just watch the Lord work. Sit back and watch what the Lord do. Sit back and watch how the Lord delivers Israelites, man. The elect of Israel. Okay, which are your so-called Negroes, Latinos, and natives. Even back during the time of ancient Egypt. And that's why one of my favorite scriptures, man, 1 Maccabees 2:50. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. Call to remembrance what acts our fathers did in their time. So shall ye receive great honor in an everlasting name. Always call to remembrance what our forefathers went through. And what I was thinking of was our forefathers that was in Egypt. They couldn't sit back and think, oh no, this and that and this. They just sat back and watched the Lord work. Yahweh Shema Shai, well, the scriptures, really, Yahweh Shema Shai through Moses, I was about to say the scriptures, Yahweh Shema Shai through Moses got the orders and the commandments on what to do, on how to keep the Passover. Now we've gotten the commandments from Yahweh Shai himself, because we got the red letter Bibles on what to do, to go out in the highways and byways, the scriptures, period. Rehearse the righteous acts, and now that we did it, we have to sit back and watch the Lord work. When we was in ancient Egypt, we got the commandments, we did it, and we had to sit back and watch the Lord work. Now it's the same thing. We were told what to do, we've done it. Now we have to sit back once again and watch Yahweh Shema Shai work and deliver us. Okay? Lord willing, this was edifying. Shalom.